So let me start by saying I'm not a professional, but I have been waxing for years. I think I learned how to wax my eyebrows when I was 12, and I am 37, so do the math. What you want to do when you're waxing at home, you can buy products to prep your skin. You want to make sure that you start with clean, dry skin. You don't want to have oil or makeup. You can buy, like I said, products to prep your skin, or you can just use some rubbing alcohol and cotton balls to just make sure the areas you're going to be waxing are clean. Ooh, smell the alcohol. To make sure the areas that you're going to be waxing are clean. So you just rub that on, let it dry a little bit. There's different types of wax that you can purchase. Today I'm going to be using hard wax, so that means I won't be using strips to take the wax off. You just apply the wax, let it harden a little bit, and then rip it off. You want to make sure that you use some either wooden popsicle stick type applicators, which you can purchase at any beauty salon or any beauty supply store. You can also use plastic spatulas. So I have a wax warmer. I'm going to show you that here in just a minute. So I'm going to be using this GiGi Wax Warmer. Some have just on and off modes. This one has a low, medium, and high setting. You want to turn the warmer on, and yes, it's dirty. You can see I actually use it. You want to put it on at medium to actually heat up the wax, and then you want to turn it between medium and low when you're actually going to use it. Now, in order to test, you want to make sure that your wax is not too runny. You want it to be still kind of thick and syrupy. That way you make sure that it's not going to be too hot, because you don't want to burn yourself. If the wax is really runny and just like really just runs off too fast, then that's how you know it's probably going to be too hot. I have another video that I posted a couple of years ago using a different type of wax that was using an all-purpose honey wax, and that one did require strips. In that one I was just doing eyebrows, so today I'm going to start with the lip, and if you want to stick around for the eyebrows also, you can do that as well. But basically you want to make sure that you apply the wax in the direction of your hair growth, and that's a little bit tricky when you're doing your lip because your hair kind of grows more down on the side and straight up and down on the top. So sometimes you can do like half and half, but I like to do kind of more starting from here down and the same thing on the other side, and then do the middle separate because the hair really does grow in different directions. So what I'm going to do is, I showed you the consistency of the wax. You still kind of want to let it sit for a second before you apply, and if it gets those little stringies, you can kind of just do a circular motion in order to get that back on. And with the hard wax, you want to apply a little bit more on the edge so it will give you something to grip. You're gonna let it dry just a little bit. You can kind of see it's starting to dry. And then, so it's starting to dry. You can kind of peel the very corner, and then you're gonna pull one direction and then try to rip in the other. If you can get it all in one rip, that's great. If not, that's fine too. But you can kind of see the little hairs on the wax. I don't have a thick mustache, so you just peel the rest of it off. And then once it kind of starts drying, it's not too sticky, so you can just throw it away. I don't have too thick of a mustache, but you can still kind of see like the peach fuzzy hairs, especially when I apply makeup. So I like it to just be a smooth surface, and so that's why I still go ahead and do this. And I usually only have to do it about once a month, if that. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the other side. If you get a little bit extra, that's okay. It all comes out. I've never gotten it on my nose before though. That's because I'm trying to do it with the camera. So I'm just gonna let it dry a second. There's a little bit on my lip, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna start to peel the edge. Rip it off. And if you notice, I'm kind of just stretching the area by going like that. So you can see it's a little bit red. And that's to be expected. You can kind of see there's a couple of dark hairs on that one. The camera will focus, I'm not sure. So now I'm going to do the middle. Now, what I find with using the hard wax, again, you don't have to use any muslin strips or any other type of strips to remove the wax, but it makes it a little less precise, like when you're going to do your eyebrows, which you'll see in a second. So I'll show you that after I do the middle. So I'm just applying more on the stick, and I'm just gonna stretch the skin down. Let it dry a little bit. It's like a little tacky to the touch. This looks pretty funny, huh? Not quite ready yet. So I'll just let it dry just a second longer. It's harder to hold this part. Because, again, you you want to apply the wax in the direction of the hair growth and you want to rip in the opposite direction. So that's what makes the middle part a little tougher. Then you can just pick the rest up. You can see, again, it's a little bit red. Sorry. Again, it's a little bit red, but that's gonna go away. Usually it stays red for about 15 minutes, if that. So that's how you wax your lip. Okay, so for the eyebrows, what I'm gonna do first is take this little spoolie and I'm just going to brush the hairs up so that I can see all of the area where I need to actually wax. And I usually wax a little bit in the center and definitely in this area here. Sometimes I go in here just depending on what it's looking like. Sometimes I just actually tweeze that area. I have in the past done the top, but I don't really find that I need to do that anymore, but it's definitely something that you can do. So they do sell smaller applicators. I actually ran out, so I'm just gonna use the tip of this big one. And so I apply just about that much wax. And then I'm just going to get it kind of close, but not too close to my actual brow because I don't want to have any mishaps and take too much off. You want to try to make sure that you only have to apply the wax and rip it off one time. You don't want to go over the same area twice if you can avoid it. So I got a little bit on my lid, but that's okay. It's gonna come right off. So I'm just gonna fan it a little bit, let it dry, and get to that tacky point where I can start to peel the edge and then rip the rest off. You don't want to apply too thin, but not too thick. It's starting to feel like it's almost ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start to lift the very edge up just to where I can get enough to grip. I'm gonna pull my skin in this direction and then rip. I'm gonna pull my skin in this direction and then rip the rest off like that. So there's just a few little pieces of wax left over. It comes off really easily. So I'll just peel those pieces off. And then I can start to the middle. And again, you see a little bit of redness, but not too much. Again, you're applying in the direction of the hair growth. I have a little stringiness, so it's okay. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just let it rest for a second. Probably haven't waited long enough on this one. Nope, I did not wait long enough, so give it another second. And then I will rip that one. Now if you're going to be waxing for the first time at home and you really have eyebrows that are in need of more than just cleaning up. You actually need an actual shape. What I recommend is that you get it done professionally and then do maintenance at home. So that way you end up with a shape that you're happy with, and you don't butcher your eyebrows. So what I do to actually get these little hairs that are kind of sticking up is just a little trimming. You can take some little nail clippers, little nail scissors. That's technically what these are supposed to be. And again, just brush up so you can see which hairs need to be trimmed, and then just trim along as you see fit. You can do it on the ends too. Some people brush down and trim the extra that way. It kind of thins out your brow, but that's up to you as far as, you know, how thick you want it to be and what shape you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then I'll show you the finished product. So you see, waxing at home is easier than you thought it would be, isn't it? Make sure you like this video, comment below if there's any questions you have, anything that I didn't cover that you want to know. I'll be glad to answer. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter at Avisity and Instagram at Lynne. I'll put the links in the description box below, and I will also describe all the products that I used in today's video. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Thanks for watching, and now time for the slow motion poses that everyone does at the end of their videos.